These days, I don't know what is wrong with network. I was going to do live stream, but the network did not allow me. It just went off and didn't come up again. So I decided to make this video, okay? Because for some time I just prefer live stream. It's easier and you can communicate, directly with people. So I just wanted that live stream to be on, but I don't know what is really happening with the network. Anyways, my dear people, the reason for this video is because of editorial and UK. Okay. I saw a video where someone talked about, editorial being stinging and why she's stinging because of the situations of life she's been through and all of that. So I just thought about it. I said, okay, this stinginess issue has been going on for a long time now. It's been going on for a very long time. I've been hearing people calling her, selfish, stingy, mannerless, all manner of names. Like I will always tell people, there is no perfect person on earth. And another thing I also want to say is that giving, let's talk about giving first. Giving is something that comes from within. Okay, you don't give people to show off. You don't give people because you want to please the public. You don't give people because you want them to see you as I'm a good person. No, giving has to come. It is not all gifts that you collect. It's not every kind of gift that somebody will gift you that you even have to collect. You understand me? So if somebody is not giving you at a particular moment, do not think it is out of stinginess. Stinginess is different from, when somebody is not in the right position to give to you at that time. Okay? Because if somebody is not giving to you at a particular time, you should also think maybe that person is not able to provide that particular thing at that time, or probably there's something going on with that person that probably the person needs, funds and all of that to, solve that problem he or she is going through. Okay, now let's leave that one aside and go back to the main gist. Okay, editorial and UK, they are cousins, right? If you see the title of this video, you will see I said UK, being a mother. UK became a mother to editorial at the age of 20, and editorial was also 18 years as at the time they came to start living with each other, which is as at the time editorial came to Abuja to join them, to join UK's family. Editorial, as we all know, she came from a very poor background, right? A background that they were almost, just buying out of abject poverty. Yes. And UK was privileged because her mother was a civil servant and probably she is still a civil servant, and her father well-to-do. Okay? If you have lived with somebody before, if you have ever lived with somebody growing up, you once lived with your auntie, you once lived with your uncle, you once lived with a family member, whether distant family or a close family member, you will understand, you will be able to relate to this video with everything that took place between Edith and UK when Edith was still living with them in their mother's house. Probably there must have been limits to certain things that Edith could do in the family. People are not talking towards that direction. There was a limit to certain things she could do as to when she came to live with them, being that, knowing fully well that she came to squat with them. She came to live with them because she is not the biological child. She's not one of them. Like biologically, she's just a cousin, first cousins. They are cousins. My mama's sister, my papa's sister. But UK is the oldest child of that family. So she had upper hand on every other person, even to her other younger siblings. She had upper hand on them because why? She's the oldest and, the firstborn child in the family. Are you getting me? So people should also think that that also affected Edith, because if Edith was also a sibling, direct sibling to a UK, you understand, there would have been also, a kind of a limit to certain things that UK was also doing. That power, that mindset of this is my father's house or this is my mother's house, I have the right to do everything, wouldn't have been there. Those were the rights Edith never had in that house. Are you getting me? Okay, now, the fact that editorial, started working at that early stage, struggling, hustling, was due to the let me say, restraining orders that she was given in that house. Don't touch this. Don't do this. You are not allowed to do this and stuff like that. That thing can be very frustrating. That thing can be very, very draining. It can be frustrating. It can be so painful. You will look at yourself, you look at other children, and you ask yourself, why me? Why am I, suffering like this? I have my own parents. Why are things not working for them? But it is not your fault. And neither is it your parents' fault. All fingers can never be equal. Sometimes certain things happen, okay, for you to be strong. Certain things, certain events take place in your life in order to prepare you, to push you to that position that God have destined you to be in life. Because if you not go through bad blues for your life, it go dey difficult for you to manage certain things for your life. When the favor start to dey come, you go misuse them. There are a lot of people wey be say, they started getting, favor from their very early stage. Things started working for them from their very, very early stage. They misused it. And today, they are suffering. They are feeding from hand to mouth, praying for God to please open doors for them again, that if God ever help them to, if allowed them to get favor again, this time they will not misuse it. There are people like that today praying to God to help them. But in the case of editorial's own, what she went through from a very early stage in life shaped her to become what she is today. She being able to save is not because she's a good saver. It's not because she knows how to, it's not out of stinginess. It's out of what she's made up of. I know that when I say this, a lot of people say, everything are grace. Yes. If you think it is easy, try and do it. If you think it's something they practice, try and do it. You can practice certain things, but if it is not part of you, it is hard. I have seen a couple of persons, I've seen people that will try to say, I just want to discipline myself this month. I want to make sure I save up something like this from now in 3 months' time. Now lie, not they work. It not they work. If you are a waster, you are a waster. If you are a waster in nature, you are a waster. If you like, they give you billion, you cannot use it to achieve anything. If not food you want to use and buy expensive things, jewelry, this, you go squander that money for unnecessary things. But if you are the type that can save every penny, you can put it together and it will amount to something. You use it to achieve one thing. So the fact that she was a very good saver, she knew how to save every little penny she had, was out of the difficulties she went through in life. So in that video, the lady talked about, I saw a comment where, the UK commented and the lady replied and said, yes, you were surrounded by selfish people. You were spending your money while they were busy saving theirs. And in my head, I was wondering, what money was UK spending to feed editorial and the family? Because according to UK, she was a mother. She was the one feeding for them. She was the one taking care of the whole family. I think she said they were up to 7 in the house. She was the one doing everything. Are you getting me? Then where was the father and mother? Where was the father? Is it that they neglected them? They also neglected them. They abandoned them. They were not sending money, because according to Peace in her video, her mother was sending her feeding allowances for them to feed. And the reason she was sending it to UK was actually because UK is the oldest of the family. So being that she was the oldest in the family, she was expected to use those feeding allowances to buy foodstuffs for all of them to have something to eat. okay, for all of them to have something to survive. But what happened? But according to Peace, UK was busy using that money to cater for her own self. Hence why they were having issues with food in the house. I don't see a reason why editorial should be hungry if truly you were using the feeding allowances to buy food in the house. At least if editorial lie, your sister go just sit down lie for your head. So you shouldn't come and say, I was a mother, I cater for all of them, I did this, I did that. No. As far as you weren't the one providing, you were being given to provide for the house and you kept it to yourself, buying expensive phones, buying expensive things for yourself, using the money to feed for yourself. And when they want to touch food, you will be fighting because you have physical strength. According to them, you can beat them, you can do whatever you want to do. And the reason why I feel like, she was being hard, really too hard on editorial was because editorial weren't a direct sibling. I think you understand. She weren't a direct sibling, so she felt she had upper hand on editorial. And editorial, being that helpless girl that she was, she couldn't have fought with her cousin sister, knowing that that house is not her father's house. She came to squat. It got to a point she couldn't take it anymore after the sugarcane distance. She left. It is very, very easy to understand that. She had to leave. Started struggling. Imagine 18-year-old child struggling, roaming. How many of you go get 18-year-old child for your house when you go allow that child go rent house, go they start to the also one thing or the other? If not be God wey dey for her side, she for don't carry belle born, life go dey one kind. Because why? She's looking for a place where she go fit put her head, make she get peace of mind. She's looking for a roof over her head where she can be accepted and treated like a queen. At least make she get peace of mind. UK don't get anywhere to run to because na her mother house, na her parents' house. She don't need to go struggle as editorial dey struggle. Because why? Every time of the month wey be say she need to get allowance for them to feed, the parents will send it to them. Her parents will send it to them. So she was living well, going to school and everything. Can't you guys see that everything that happened out of pure jealousy? It happened. I'm not saying editorial is a saint. Now that one might be the thing where they try to let people understand, because nobody is perfect. Editorial has never come up here to say she is a saint. She has never come up here to say she's too holy, she's too this, she's too that. She has never offended anybody. No. Now how matter go now with the talker for you? You understand me? With all of editorial's life struggle, it still shocks so many that she made it in life. Yes, you know get wetin God know dey fit do. God did it for her because it was all part of her life journey. And she went through it, the struggle and everything, the ups and downs, the tears. He said tears may flow all through the night, but in the morning cometh joy. And today she's happy. She's thanking God for every blessings he has blessed her with. To be very honest, a lot of people will still be shocked to the level of blessings that God has blessed her with. Some might be even still washing their face now to see clearly if this is the same person that used to roam the streets. Isn't it obvious that this saga is associated with everything she's become today? Now, my question is, why is editorial the main target in this saga? Editorial went to live in her aunt's house. Then you want to tell me that the rights the maid children get, na editorial wan get for that house? Na clear her she take run? Na clear her she take go collect sugarcane? Now, she say in that video that editorial will buy food, she will not allow anybody to touch it. A child that is hungry, when no say you no go give am food, the little one wey you go buy now, you go come collect and chop am for her, and she no go hide am make she see you stay hold belle later. No, make una put una self. This girl editorial, she has gone through a lot. Oh, she has gone through a lot. You guys, that have good hearts, that have been through life ups and down, you guys should be happy, be rejoicing for this young lady editorial. You guys should be rejoicing for her, because what God did for her, He can also do for any other person. God did a massive job in editorial's life. He allowed her to go through all of that so she can be strong for herself. He allowed her to go through those ups and downs so that he go see open her eye, make she tell no. Say see her the place where she dey come from and see where she dey go. Now ways to direct her life so that her life go get direction. How wish UK mother was at home. There was a parent in the house. Maybe probably the story would have been something else. Maybe it wouldn't have been this way. All those bully and everything that took place wouldn't have taken place at that time. But the mother was working. She has to work so that she go fit bring money for the children, make them use and take it. So situation whereby nobody dey house. So since no mama for house, no papa for house, UK was obviously in charge of everything in the house, including food. Hence why she's saying that she was the mother in the house. And she had every right to set her rules and regulations without obstructions. And the poor girl no go fit do anything because why? She can't come beg, say I beg, make una take me in, make I see where I stay. Why I still find my way of life. Editorial is stingy. But Peace made a video, UK's younger sister. She made a video, and in that video she stated that when her daughter was in the hospital, it was Editorial that brought out $1 million plus, for her to pay for her daughter's surgery. Una never sit down and make una talk and analyze on that part. Now she's stingy. That is the power of saving. If to say she not save that money, who for bring that money come? At least UK mama dey there. The papa dey there. Why Editorial can't do am at that time? Una never reason that part. The power of saving. There are people who save for the rainy day, for very, very important things, not for unnecessary things, most especially when they really, really struggle, work hard to get that money. You understand? They know where they are going to and they know where they are coming from. They cannot misuse their money. Editorial has also helped UK to take care of her second-born child. Nobody is talking about that. All we hear is she's staging. You understand? Those are the kind of things that Editorial is saving her money up for. When you need that help, she will be able to stand for you and she will spend that money to help you out of that situation. Not for unnecessary things, roundabout. No, she's not into that kind of a thing. Hence why people think she's stingy. Make we dey try to drop that spirit of entitlement. You once lived with us. You must do this in return. The person that wants to do for you deprived her own self of a lot just for her to be able to achieve something. In order for her to conquer poverty. Then the money where she want to invest, where she want to do those things, she go come fair use and they squander and to please people. Not be who invest where things don't they flow. Not being go fit give person the time where you supposed to come take relax, make you come see how things go dey flow. You not relax, make she fair invest that money, make she do that thing, make you see say business is going well. After she don't settle and everything, then you go come see now say despite everything, at least I thought it was because she wanted to invest first. She not invest. Now she still get this kind of character. This person not fit change. Now you can't bust out like this. People will understand. But in this case, you did not give that chance. How wish UK really exercise patience? How wish she really farabale? She herself for the benefit from everything where they happen for Editorial life today. She for benefit greatly for inside. She for still get part of the business where she go dey run with her for inside that place. Because everything we get to do with hotel business connect with food and all of that, which she's into it. She go dey do supplies, they can't they give them for there. But she couldn't, calm down. In that video, they also talked about food. Editorial always making references to food. Food. See, my people go use and make parable say, nowhere igwe nowhere fe ma, we no ya down seri. Do you know what that means? If you say you don't like to live, rich life, you don't like good life, then go and taste suffer. Go taste suffer. Then you go come back. You understand where that lady is coming from. You don't see where papa and mama, they cry. No food to eat. Hunger, one finish children. Hunger, one finish them. When you don't taste wetin be hunger, you go understand. You go relate as to why she was always mentioning food. Will she still cry about food today? Because when you have tasted hunger, you will protect your territory. That is all I have to say.